So a pretty engrossing little crime drama here for you today, starring Derek Farr and Gene Hopkins. Set in post-war England, a young man, Peter Farr, is on the run for desertion during his war service. Hiding in plain sight under a false name, he's working pulling pints in an idyllic coastal pub. When out of the blue, an old army colleague recognizes him. Played by Kenneth Moore, the man attempts to squeeze Peter for cash, or else he'd turn him in to the authorities. With no money to pay him off, he hastily leaves and heads to London. But his luck takes an even worse turn there, as he inadvertently becomes mixed up in a robbery in which a policeman is shot and killed. With the police pursuing him for murder, in desperation he barges into a young woman's house to evade capture. Gene, Gene Hopkins, takes pity on him and covers for him, which saves him from being caught for the time being. He admits to her he is a war deserter, saying he had good reasons for doing so. Jean is a war widow and believes the story about his innocence. She tries to help him find the real robbers and clear his name. All Peter knows is that one of them has an Australian accent and two fingers missing on his left hand. As Jean covers for him, she is watched by the police, who are searching the local neighbourhood. To escape scrutiny, they both take a trip down to the coast and stay in a friend's hotel for a few days. For the first time in years, Peter feels free, like a normal person. On the beach, they kiss and confess their feelings for each other. He opens up to her about his personal and family reason for deserting, and realizes he must face his past, a possible 2-year prison sentence, if he and Jean are ever to be together. She returns home, leaving him at the hotel, but the police are suspicious and have connected her to Peter. With Jean being interrogated, Peter returns to the city and tracks down the two robbers at a London address. But they are not going to come quietly. With Peter the only witness to their identity, he is an obstacle that needs to be removed. Will Peter clear his name, and will Jean manage to explain herself to the police? How will it all end? So Man on the Run was a very watchable little crime drama with two appealing central performances. Well acted with a strong supporting cast including Lawrence Harvey as a detective, this understated film kept me entertained. With very little action to speak of, Derek Farr, who I was not familiar with, has to buy your sympathy, and he does just that. Solid and possessing a Dirk Bogarde-like quality, he is very calm and collected, undramatic but effective. Gene Hopkins also is equally good, as the gentle, beautiful woman who shows him he is not completely alone in his world of trouble. So a small-scale film that gets you interested in his characters from the start and entertains in a quietly gripping fashion. I give Man on the Run an above-average score of 6.8 out of 10 stars. A very enjoyable little drama. Trivia. In the film, Peter tells Jean that there are still 20,000 deserters on the run in post-war Britain. An amazing fact, and fascinating if correct. I wonder what happened to them all. If you know, let me know. That's all for today. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.